Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we will understand the next point. That one is what exact the concept related is about the keys. What is the exact the use of key in a database management system? Then how we convert the ER diagram into the tables. Okay, or the ER or extended ER diagram into tables in a database tables. These are the 2 points. At the starting, we will understand the revision about to notation of a ER diagram. Like when we mention any entity, that one is in a square box, then in a particular relation in a diamond, then attribute, that one is in ellipse, then a weak entity with a double rectangle, then a weak entity relationship, that one is with a double diamond, multi-valued attributes, that means again with a double oval, then key attributes oval with underline, and then particular composite attributes with a oval with the category with a subpart of a particular attributes. These are the notation for the ER diagram. When we create the ER diagram, we will use these notations. Then the next, that one is the keys in a database management system. Key plays an important role in a relational database. In a second unit, we will understand exact the relational concept. This one is simply the introduction about the keys. In detail, how exact the key is useful under the relational databases, we will understand in a second unit. This one is the last lecture for the unit 1. It is used for identifying the unique row. What exact the use of key? That one is a unique identification of a row. For example, we stored some student information in a one table and we want to find out the particular student information, then we will definitely find out with the roll number, right, or a unique ID. That roll number itself a key, that is a key. Normally we can say that that is a primary key, that is a basic key, which one is with the help of that key we will find out the exact record. Our record indicates with the particular row, used for identify the unique row from the table. It is also establishes the relationship among the tables. It contains again a different type of keys. We will understand one by one what exact the different type of keys, and then when we create the relational databases, that keys plays the important role in a relational databases between the tables. Okay, type of keys in a database, that is a primary key is a one type, super key, candidate key, fortune key, composite key, alternate key. Then we can easily understand the definition of primary key. Primary key is a column, which one is shows like roll number contain roll numbers means that is a one column, which one is a represent about to a unique row. Like when we say that that is roll number 10, definitely roll number 10 in a particular roll number column, and it indicates a particular row, that is the roll number 10 student information. That is simply the primary key, which one is set a column or the it may be the column or set of a column in a table that uniquely identifies the tuple, means unique identify the rows in the table. That's called the primary key. That is simply the example, or it may be the explanation about primary key. Super key, a super key is a set of one or more columns, means it's maybe a roll number or mobile number of a student, which one is uniquely identify the particular student record. That is simply the super key. Candidate key, a super key with no redundant attribute is known as a candidate key. For example, table contains a roll number, mobile number, student name. Then it may be the super key. Example will be the roll number, mobile number, and student name. But candidate key, it may be the mobile number or it may be the student roll number. That is simply the candidate key. Then fortune key, that one is again we need to understand about the relational concepts of a databases, and then we can easily understand the fortune key, composite key, and alternate key. These three keys I will explain you in a unit number 2 with the help of the relational databases. Okay, then next use of key, that one is to identify the record under the table. That is the basic requirement or the use of a key. Then next point, that means converting ER and extended ER diagram into a table. If we draw the particular ER diagram with the concept of a extended ER, then how exact this ER diagram converted into the table. Just to focus on the particular entity set. If the entity set are the 4, then definitely it contains a 4 table. Okay. Student, lecture, course and subject. We will just go, and then student table columns are, these are the attributes of a student, and then these are the columns of that particular student table. We will just to see the how exact we convert the ER diagram into a table. Convert all entity set in the diagram to a table. That one is simply the all entity convert into the table. Student table, lecture table, course table, subject table. Okay. Then all single value attribute of an entity is converted in to the column of the table. Then the particular single attributes like a course ID, then it may be the student ID, then date of birth. These are the column of a student. Why not address? It may be we create another table for the address itself, or it may be we can create the student address contains all parameters related to the address. Okay. Then it's depend on the again the in a second unit or it may be the next unit contains a concept related to a normalization, denormalization. In that case we will find out, or we will understand how exact the tables are created. It may be that one entity creates one table, or it may be the multiple table. Then all single valued attribute of an entity is converted into a column of the table. Then key attribute in a ER diagram becomes a primary key of a table. Definitely simple. In a ER diagram we mention the lecture ID with the underline, that is a primary key or the key. That is student ID is a key. Then the course ID is a key. Subject ID is a key. That is simply the symbolic identification about the key. Then declare the fortune key column if applicable. Then again we need to define the fortune key, which one is shows the relation between the two table. That is simply the use. We will understand the fortune key itself in a detail in the next lectures. Then any multi-valued attribute are converted into a new table. Like address have a hobbies have a multiple values, like a hobby have multiple hobbies. That's why it may be the converted into the new table, right? That is like student, lecture, subject, course and the student hobby. It's created with a new table. That one is simply the explanation. Then this is simply the example: student table, student ID, student name, date of birth, door, street, city, state, mobile pin, customer ID. Then you can divide this table into a two part, or maybe this is the one table. Then course table, that is course ID and course name. Then that one is a student table. Then it's again a student hobby. You can create the next table, that is student hobby. Lecture table, subject table. This is simply the way we convert the ER diagram into the table. And then we create the create table student, that is a table name, and then particular parameter student ID, then that is the integer, then value of integer, size of integer, then student name, that is a varchar. That is simply the conversion process when we create the table. Then primary key under the student table, student ID is a unique ID, that's why it's a primary key. Then super key, it may be super key, it may be the student ID is a super key itself. Then student ID, course ID is a combination of these two, is a super key. Then student ID, course ID and mobile number, it may be the super key. Then what will be the candidate key? Candidate key is a subpart of a super key, which one is uniquely identify the particular record, that is a column, that is a row. That is student ID or a mobile. These are the two candidate keys of the student table. This is simply the explanation about these three keys, and we convert the ER diagram into a table form. This is simple the example, and this is the end with the unit 1 and the concept about the keys and how exact the extended ER diagram converted into a table. Thank you.